Alrighty. Hello, folks. My name is Ann. Sometimes I make mistakes, and I haven't left Jemison yet because apparently my mom and dad have something for me. Just gonna jitter at each other. Some sort of new
That Aquila
dance.
City bank robbery story on SSNN. That was you, right?
Of course it was. Oh, I was so proud. My child on the news.
I nearly dropped my drink. You were dealing with bank robbers?
Bank robberies, exploration, the whole part of the service. It's touch and go, but I managed to talk them
You
down.
always did have a silver tongue.
As soon as I saw that story, I talked with Linda. You know Mrs. Ming across the hall, and she didn't believe me.
I swear our friends think we're making you up. I almost want you to show up in your finest constellation outfit at poker night just so I can show them.
Constellation doesn't really do uniforms, Dad. Tell them tales that would knock their socks off,
What I
Dad.
would give. I'm just joking. But next time, let us know you got a story coming on.
Might save your dad from having a heart attack.
You mean like how when I dealt with the terramorphs?
I've got lifetimes worth of books and videos to occupy me, so don't worry about me. Do I have news?
Oh, your father has been as anxious as a kid on Christmas.
Anyway, so you know about my card game, right? Been playing for years.
Loving this view of the shelf. Ticket something happened at poker night. I also remember worrying one day you'd
Usually we're
lose too
just playing with
much.
credit ante, so it's just for fun, mostly. Well, I was in the game of my life. Me and another lady, we went all in and then some. After I called, she had 4 of a kind, queens. But I had an honest-to-God straight flush.
Honey, she doesn't need to hear the play-by-play.
This is my moment. So finally, I won. I won big, the biggest pot of my life.
I hope you won enough to no longer need my financial. That's wonderful. A little scary, but mostly wonderful.
I kept my poker face, even if I felt like letting my insides out. But the big kicker is, I won myself a ship. A real starship.
It's real, sweetie. We went to the docks and looked at it and everything.
Well, there's no way I'll ever fly it. So we had no idea what to do with the damn thing. And then it came to me. You.
That's such an amazing gift. Wow.
Your expression makes it totally worth it.
I.
All the paperwork's already been taken care of. Keep it, sell it, I don't care what you do with it. I just hope it makes up for all the money you keep sending home.
Hey, I guess I have a new starship to check out. Maybe I should check in on my parents more often.
You came. How are you doing? You eating well out there? It's easy just to survive off, well, garbage when you're shipbound all the time.
Nothing like your famous nachos, Dad, but I get by.
Well, I do what I can. You remember Grandpa's restaurant? Last time you were there, you must have been 5, 8. Some of the best food in the galaxy. Service with a grunt and a glare, I always said. But Dad's food kept them coming back.
This food was incredible. You could never tell looking at it from the outside. That's mean.
Hole in the walls have the best food. That's just science.
I mean, it's
Your
true.
grandfather taught me what I know of cooking. He didn't want me to go to uni. I was the only one interested in the restaurant. But when he got on in the years, he trusted me with something sacred. His meatloaf recipe.
Why was Grandpa always so, well, Crazy about that recipe.
meatloaf recipe funded 2 houses, my college tuition, and a heap of weddings. He won the all-colony cook-off 3 years in a row. Never been done then or since. He guarded that recipe like his life depended on it. The security system in his office was worth more than the whole apartment combined.
Please tell me you're making meatloaf tonight.
No, I'm not. Something better. I don't know if anything I taught you about cooking stuck, but I figure it's time to pass the torch. But you gotta promise not to share Grandpa's meatloaf recipe with anyone. It stays in the family. I swear Dad's ghost would come back and strike me dead if you did that.
I solemnly promise to guard that secret with my life. That would be a tasty alternative to freeze-dried chunks. I solemnly promise to guard that secret with my life.
See that you do. Any meat will do. If it's dry, extra tomatoes. They'll moisten it up if you do it right. Sorry, a bit of a moment here. So, you want to talk about anything? Take care, kiddo.
My mom said she had something for me too.
Sweetie, I was just thinking of you. You never knew your gran-gran, but she's about the only one like you in my whole family tree. Left home at an early age. Well, ran away, really. Became a UC Marine, if you can believe it.
I don't think you've ever talked about her.
Really? Well, I suppose it's ancient history. I only met Grandma a few times. Oh, she was fierce. I swear. Her eyes almost glowed. Every time I saw her, she'd drill me on math. If I got her questions correct, she'd give me a treat. Once, I got them all right and answered her bonus question, and she smiled. The only time I ever saw her do that. Most formidable woman I have ever met.
I think I would have liked her.
I don't know why, but I really think you would. Well, I was going through storage, and I found her old armor. I think she'd like you to have it. You have that same thing. You're forging your own path, not just letting life toss you this way and that.
Marine armor is seriously tough, valuable too. I don't know what to say.
You deserve it, sweetie. Oh, enough of this. I don't want to make a scene. You need anything, sweetie?
Any gossip?
Well, one of your old classmates made junior VP at Galbank. Their father was bragging for hours. Can't wait to tell him about Constellation. You're welcome anytime.
I should maybe come check in on my parents more often. Still, let's see this suit, shall we? Oh my goodness. Oh, that's not bad. God damn, man. That is some formidable protection.
Well, there's Silence of the Sands.
I mean, I want to watch it sometime, but I want something light, upbeat.
A lot on your mind? It was nice talking to you again.
Seems like there's been a lot on your mind, Sarah. Wow, that is some tough armor right there.
Sure, you're aware.
Alright, let's get out of here and go make sure that Andreja's actually safe and alright. No, I don't want to go to the mass district. Oh. Nothing worse than getting on the wrong train. nothing worse. Like, hey, didn't you talk at length about something that was significantly worse than getting on the wrong train? Oh, yeah, but fine, yeah. Alright, let's go harass the folks of the viewport. After all, it's, what they deserve, right? It's like, I thought you said you were going to deal with Andreja.
Life is treating you well. Let me know if I can get you anything. Hey there, new girl. Good to see you again. Can I get you something?
Business seems to be booming for you.
Spaceport traffic keeps me pretty busy. But just between you and me, I've got something in the works that'll change everything. A new drink that'll make this place famous. Galaxy-wide.
Well, I'll have to give this a
You would
try.
love it, I guarantee. Only, I can't make you one right now. Don't have the ingredients. I made a deal with a hauler to bring me some small samples of an ingredient I think make all the difference. But never showed up. Turns out the guy I hired was also hired by a few other folks. The kind of folks who ship less than legal cargo. Security got wind, and the whole lot was impounded. But now they're just sitting on it, taking their sweet time like they always do. It's killing me.
Well, sounds like the sort of thing that could drive one to drink.
Very clever of you. Your parents must be so proud.
But they are.
And really, I'm not
They
even
gave me a
certain this
ship and a
is what I
pistol.
need to finish the recipe.
And marine armor.
I think it is. I need to get my hands on that cargo.
Alright. Sure sounds like you need a helping hand.
It's gonna keep me awake nights if I don't try. Before we say anything else, I am in no way asking you to do anything that might violate any of the many, many laws in place here in New Atlantis or the larger United Colonies. This is just one friend talking to another friend, asking if maybe that friend could possibly find a way to get her important cargo out of the
Oh, that's a real
And
travesty.
if, hypothetically, that were done in a less than 100% legal way, well, that might not be the worst thing in the world. You, with me on this?
Oh, I'm in. Who do I need to kill? Who do I need to kill?
What? Come on, no. I'm already uncomfortable with this whole thing. Don't go making jokes like that. Seriously, can you help me with this or not?
Yeah. If it
God,
means robbing the
you
UC, I
idea
have
what a
no
relief
problem with
this
it.
is. I'm obviously not expecting you or anyone to go in guns blazing and taking hostages or something. I just figure there has to be a way to get what I need.
That's because you don't know me very well, Nissa. Have you tried already?
Like I said, I submitted the usual security release forms. But because my cargo is tied up with a bunch of, again, totally unrelated illegal stuff, I don't expect the forms to matter. At all. I went and talked to an officer at the office, too. Yumi. Sergeant, maybe? He was polite, but unhelpful. I declined to suggest that as their new slogan. New Atlantis Security. Polite, but unhelpful. Truth in advertising, eh?
Don't worry. No hostages. Well, there goes my
Yeah,
idea.
this is hardly a life or death situation. Some light breaking and entering at worst, right?
How do I get you what you need?
I'm obviously not expecting you.
Don't worry, I'll figure something
I'm not
out.
worried. I'm annoyed. Wait, are you saying I should be worried? No, of course not. It'll be fine. Totally fine. I trust you.
I'm gonna leave now.
Catch you later.
Catch you on the flip side. I don't know, like, think about cleaning your glass here.
back again. Are you interested in the job, by any chance?
Not right now, but maybe some other
Completely
time.
understand, Captain. The other day, I had to break up. But if you ever...
Got a friend who needs something from storage at
Afraid I can't help you.
spaceport.
That's locked up. If your friend... Well, some needs to... See you later.
Okay. A little bit of light breaking and
I used to be
entering.
an actuary. Now look at me.
Oh, it's called Settler Comfort Wear. Oh, you know I gotta
Didn't
try
seem
that.
on for these kind of illegal shenanigans.
I'm not gonna take it unless it looks good, in which case I'll launder it. Hello there, officer. Oh, I already have it. Okay. I also have a much nicer looking version of it. Box of
You have a nice
tissues,
day
but
now.
it's black. Oh, I can take those. Take the toilet paper tube if I was so inclined. There's a lot of things wrong with me.
Be
Oof.
careful if you run into those ecliptic jerks. They fly around like they own the settled systems and would use old abandoned facilities as outposts. You know.
Alright, well, let's go ahead and figure out where that's gonna be. You're not gonna give me the information I need.
How you liking that laser gun? Pew pew.
It's a cutter, and I kind of prefer my hand cannon. You didn't see
Do not bother me.
Okay. I won't bother you. Sergeant Yumi, you wouldn't happen to know where secure storage is, right? 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 Ah, cripes. Alright, well, we'll come back to this later. Let's go deal with Andreja, shall we? It's like, wow, they can't settle on a proper pronunciation of Hippolyta, but Andreja they've settled on, and it's the wrong one. Yeah, and now that looks like UC secure storage. This I'm kind of fascinated by. There don't seem to be any gloves in this game. Like, gloves just aren't a consideration in outfits. Oh, this is a cafeteria. Oh. Looks like there's nothing good here aside from a chunks vending machine. Cyberware, streetwear. Take some hard-boiled eggs. Egg. Urban efficiency attire. Neo City hustler outfit. How come the outfits that are like labeled Neo City just do not look good? Can I just spray the airport with ammunition?
Hey, anything I can help you with?
I'd like to view and
Okay,
modify
no
my
problem.
ships, please. It's called the Wanderwell. Has room for 2 crew. It's got pretty good fuel. It's got really solid cargo capacity.
Got anything you need to offload? You were able to land it. Need some work done? Okay, no problem.
Engines are terrible. It does have EM weapons and ballistic weapons, but it lacks lasers. It's got a top docking port. It's like it's got. Here, let me actually see what you've got. You've got cowling, got hub tech stuff. You've got a Magellan cockpit. Well, this is certainly an interesting setup. Okay, so it's got White Dwarf and Amon 2 engines. It has the R4000 Alpha Grav drive. What is your reactor? You've got a Class A reactor and a Nova braking engine. A captain's quarters, an armory. Looks like you've got an EMP-80 suppressor. I'll tell you what, we'll mess around with that a little bit more off screen. See if I like it, and if I do, I may swap over to it from the Madeline. This is a little bit more of like a long-term habitation ship.
Are you, Captain?
You are the greatest. No.
You know, I did mention that I was going to go sign up with the UC at some point, didn't I? Chandra Cabernet Sauvignon, and then I bought a Dawn's Roost. Figured we could celebrate having finished the Terramorph thing and done all of that, right? I appreciate that he has decided to sweep. That's very kind of him. Now, I did promise we would go and find. Alright, let's go ahead and see. Back to the grind, deep cover, shipment for sailing. Head to. It's like Sorry about that. Talk with my my roommate here. So Procyon A, right? Oh, this is bad.
Look alive, crew.
Hold on.
Got those greedy bastards. Don't they know your bounty ain't big enough? Next time, feel free to bug out. We don't need our golden goose getting scratched. Because the bounty on your head gets bigger the longer you live. So we just want to make sure it stays that way.
That's a little weird and harsh.
Now, pick 'em clean for all we care. What's yours will be ours sooner or later anyway. So, you keep that pretty little mug of yours alive until it's enough for us to retire, okay? Be seeing ya.
So anyway, yeah, that's a thing that I have to deal with now. It says that I need to land on Procyon 5 at a deserted robotics station. Is it? Should I be doing this? I don't know how this is going to. I don't know how this is going to affect my gameplay here.
Look at this world. It's beautiful. Just beautiful.
Yep, and right now we don't have time for that, Sarah. We have to go mag shot somebody in the face. Oh, it's called a bog bloom. Oh, a leaf. Apparently an edible leaf. Now, I did just see that a ship landed here. Hmm. Well, I guess if you wanted to cure something resin, maybe? I don't know if you can hear that in the background. My cat has decided it's time to scream. Some big xenomorph eggs, huh? Sure this is an LV-426? I thought I saw a ship land here. Did I not? Oh, there it is. I'm not sure why the swamp weed has decided not to... I think it's decided not to load in. It's labeled as a slope. Gribble? Maybe the person here needs help.
Howdy, howdy.
Excuse me.
Okay. Hello. Hey.
Okay. What's up here? Oh, not much of anything. Alright. Nice bathroom. Like, you care too much about the bathrooms. I mean, do I? Do I? Do I?
You're going to be carrying that gooey mess.
Someone labeled a hunter. Yep, and a pharmaceutical kit. Regular old watchtower. Oh, right. This is that new feature on mine, right? Okay. I don't know. Maybe that and then that, right? That's certainly an option. Right, that's definitely okay. So that fits there, obviously. Okay. Would mean that this would be our best option here. Hmm. All right. I'm going to try not to get too distracted here. Doesn't look like there's anything super duper exciting here. Just that it's a watchtower. I'll take the credits and I'll take the high-speed data cable. Alright, well. I don't really feel like I'm hurting for ships at the moment.
It's likely this facility was constructed within the crater to protect it from the elements. I'm sure they had something in common.
Oh, this thing doesn't aim, does it? Come back here. Come back here. Oh, what is with the mines? There's panic at the idea of someone using a rivet gun. When I could obviously have a much worse weapon for them to be facing. With the mines, jeez. Some Paramore. That's good stuff. Cryomine. Ooh, a yellow labor jumpsuit. Oh, some rivets. Oh, fantastic. .7mm. Some dead pirate. Always my favorite thing. I just think dead pirates are delicious. Oh, we really gotta stop with the mines, please. Ooh, an abandoned robotics facility. Looks like I do in fact have to go inside. Oh, neat. Bunch of money. Oh, a dead body. Or maybe they're just Suliban. Yeah, you like that? You like how I immediately started referencing Star Trek Enterprise?
Back, eh? How's it going? Oh, I love catching up with you. Let's do it again sometime.
Sarah, what are you... Sarah? 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 Got the jitterbug, huh? I'll take a Deimos cap at the very least. And slap her in like a Nova Galacta cap. Boys. Oops. Two separate reloads. Although I think technically that's like 5 separate reloads? Or like 6 separate reloads?
Well, hello. There's a terminal up above, on the catwalk. We should search for a way up.
There's a dead worker here. Oh, this is digipicking. Okay, let's see. See how you want to fit in. Alright, you have one way. Let's see. Oh, calibrated side star for more money. You are going to have to do some buying and selling. Sorry about that, Sarah.
Set aside anything useful and just leave the rest.
No! Sarah, you don't know jack about me, do you? This whole
I
time...
wonder how this poor soul ended up this way. Such a shame.
This whole time I was under the impression that you could not disarm the land. Okay. Alright, well... This has been deeply fun, but I think I have a different, better solution. Ooh, more Paramore. It's actually pretty accurate. You know, corrosive gas on the floor. Iron to shove in my pants.
Sinister. Perhaps whatever was being experimented upon here best remains hidden in the past.
Remind me again, she brought up a, it's locked.
That last click is so satisfying, isn't it?
Isn't it? Oh, you're a security model A. Lovely. Ooh, a farming outfit. That. Okay, lovely. Oh, this does in fact look like a robot. Is there a terminal here
Well,
that'll activate
I'm
it?
pleased to see this isn't a dead end.
Ah, okay. Instant oatmeal and chlorine gas. Or maybe liquid chlorine. Interesting combo. Am I gonna be needing mines?
Set aside anything useful and just leave the rest.
She begins to plead with me. Please, I'm begging you. looks somewhat appropriate. Okay. Hey. Well, I mean, if the game's gonna keep giving me shotties, I might as well use them. Oh, actual wine. Lovely. Cheese. Okay. Gosh, I do love a good onion. Celery and tomatoes. That looks like a potato. Well, I mean, you know. Huh. That's actually not terrible. I do love, like, I'm trying to recover a like dangerous alien artifact, and you know, what do I do in the middle of it? I stop and I grill myself with cheese. Shouldn't have interfered with the cheese grilling.
Between being prepared and carrying too much.
I feel like maybe you're judging me. Well, I was informed there might be an artifact in here. Oh, Chunks wine. My food for it. Love how you can see the marks of incredible violence here. Some of which I've added to. Like, the heck?
I wonder what's...
Yeah, I do too, Sarah. Okay. So that's clearly not it. Okay.
Past this point.
Oh, I'm hearing some squelching.
What's the old expression? Ah, yes. Hit the jackpot.
Pressed Razorback. Well, don't mind if I do. Oh, what the heck? Go to Samadhi. Oh, Heller's Cutter is pretty good. There we go. Alright, well, that doesn't want to mine. That's fine. Not what we came for. Oh, interesting. Its flaps came out. It's like chemical showers. Looks like a robot pond, but I can't open.
We can keep moving through this way.
Alrighty.
Warning. Criminal activity in this area will be punished.
That's okay. Alrighty. Well, looks like we found our artifact here. Hopefully we don't need to get into too much of a fighting situation. dead pirate brigand with these big old things. Okay, I'll tell you what. Why don't we call it here? And unless anything crazy happens, I'll meet you back at.
Captain, it is pleasant.
I'll have dropped off all my stuff in here, and we'll be en route, as it were. Yeah. Why don't we call it a part here, shall we?